and get some admin done. One button. Hit the live chat so I can see it. Yeah, it's trying to raining. As you can tell from the title, we are in Houston, Texas. Time 58. Yeah, if any of you've got any questions, anything like that, feel free to leave them in the chat. We've got quite a heavy load on the back actually today. Not gonna lie. A lot heavier than what I would have preferred, but it is what it is. I don't know how long this is going to take to get down to Tyler, so I need to have a break on the way. Today's already been quite a busy day. This is job number 3 of the day. These are my mod duties. Why can't I see the... There we go. Better. I'm just giving the power bank some juice, so then that way I can stream for quite some time. There we go, now it's decided to load. Hi Chloe. Yes. What's my chat showing as? I'm doing okay. Surviving. £43,000. Well, practically 44,000. Need to whiz back to Houston quickly. Well, back into NASA. So I just want to doubly check my weight. I will check comments when some weird. Got a flatbed on for right now, heading up to Tyler. Uh, 18. Looks reasonably clear to me. There's not really stopped here, to be fair. It's a Cat 550, I believe. But I honestly aren't sure. It feels like 500, but I know it's got a Cat engine in it. I can tell you that amount. Alright, I thought it was one of the longer trains. Hopefully, tell me if I've got a battery already. No. Going it. Yeah, it's a Cat. I think it's a Cat 550, but I'm not holding my breath on it because I can't remember. I know it's pretty much Australian spec. So it's got the square chrome fuel tanks. It's got the road train on the front, even though ironically I only take single trailers. Yeah, it's fully spec'd out for. Quick stop. It is completely spec'd for the sort of work we do over here, but Australian style, if that makes any sense. Obviously, you got the CV and everything. For some reason, it isn't spinning like it should be, but I'll figure that one out later on. I think I need to activate cabin physics. Let me quickly do that. Let's see if I can get it to work. Options. Gameplay. Traction control. Assist. Change that. Right. Try that. I had a message from the office to say that I might not be in the Volvo now next week, which is a little bit disappointing, but half expected it. Could be in the Kenworth, in the newer Kenworth, that is. Could be in the Pete, or I could, although pushing it, could be in the Mac. But I'm still holding out hope that it's the Volvo, but it depends on whether it's back from being repaired. There's I had some issues with the lights. They were very, very temperamental. Sometimes they would come on when I turned the switch on, sometimes they would come on when I didn't turn them on, and sometimes they wouldn't. They would turn on fine, other times they wouldn't. So yeah.
Continue straight.
Now for us, this is our nearest weighbridge that we're going to. That's just literally where that tree is. Just, I'm pretty sure this feels like, I don't know, about £75,000 of weight I'm pulling.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Right, there's the weighbridge. Right, okay, I've gone the wrong way around. Whoops. Alright, let me just spinny. I've only done 2 loads out of there today.
When possible, make a U-turn. Recalculating.
Alright. 82. Right, okay, so they are a lot heavier than what I thought. Didn't feel like it's 82,000. But apparently it is. Right, how are we looking on juice? 4. Okay, I'm going to start plugging you in now. This won't be a massively long stream. Oh, there we go. Yeah, a little bit. I believe the maximum's 80,000, but I'm not 100% sure. It's generally, I have the quad axle Flatbed that's got 3 axles plus a 4th liftable axle. Normally if I've got that trailer I'm normally around 90,000.
Then turn left. Turn left. Use the left lane to stay on the current road. Then turn left. Take the next left.
Also I do have a full tank of diesel. And diesel is quite heavy, so it will put my weight up quite a bit. I'm kind of hoping that I've got the new beat, because it's been ages since I've driven a beat about. But also the new ones are automatic. Yeah, I've driven a 379, about 89. I have driven the new Pete, but the newer ones I've driven have all been manual.
Use the left lane to stay on the current road. Then turn left.
Oh, fiddlesticks, right again, I need to get over. Before it's next road down. I don't know when I have brake actually. That's going to be a good thought. Something else I need to think about.
Turn left.
To be fair, I could get to Tyler in one hit without needing a brake. But by the time I've done 8 hours driving, it's going to be close to 4 o'clock. So I don't really want to do that. There are options available to me. I'm just debating on which one's the best to do. Because this did take a good couple of hours, well, a good about an hour to load. What I've got on now. So, realistically, I'm looking at least an hour unload time. So, hour unload time.
Use the right lane to stay
It's
on
going to
the
be a long
current
thing
road.
when on this one.
Right.
Oh, the space station centre's down here. Ah, okay. Oh, that's cool. It's down there. That's really cool. Cool tonight.
Continue straight.
How often? Generally, if I'm on a long haul, doing the same consistent speed for an entire shift, generally I can get all the way to the destination on one tank.
Keep left.
Occasionally, I need two. But that's very rare. But what you've got to take into consideration is the weight of the load, the distance, the terrain you'd be going over, any potential detours if there's, say, an accident and the road's closed and you have to go a different way, weather conditions. But generally speaking, I can get off. I can do Seattle to Louisiana on maybe 1.5 tanks of diesel. Although saying that, I have done it on one, but that was when I was in the 389. Because the 389 I used to drive had, or still has, we still have it on the fleet. Once I found a mod for it, has 2 fuel tanks. So that helps as well. This truck's got 2 fuel tanks as well. Still really torn up on my brake. Do I just go all the way to Tyler? Because I know I'm going to be more than half hour on the brake. My next collection isn't until 2. Just try and get back up to 60. Maybe. Actually, we can go up to our limit. Or try to at least. I feel the weight pulling me backwards a little bit when we're going uphill. There should be a vlog out tomorrow night. I'm going to try and edit it tonight. Which would have been from Friday. So, looking forward to getting that one out for you. That was a long old day, Friday was. Still torn up about but you know what, I'll go all the way to Tyler in one hit. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Good, so I get Tyler in one hit, have my break then, and then that will leave me, because I'm on 3 hours 10 driving now, so by the time I get Tyler I'll be in 4 hours, so that will leave me 7 hours driving. Drive time remaining. Yeah. Oh, that didn't work out. Oh, no, it does. Yeah. So we can work approximately until midnight if we need to. Although I'm definitely not going to be working that late. I'm vlogging again today. Well, let's slow down. I'll get this bike turned into a 55 zone. You know what, I've had a thought. I should always have my brake line being unloaded once I've unstrapped. But the other issue I've just thought of is we're going to arrive bang on their lunch break, I reckon. So we might have to wait quite a bit. So if we're out there before 3, that'll be an added bonus. Although I can't see that happening. Because towards my paperwork, I'm picking up on a load of what I think is sand blocks, but I could be wrong. It could be breeze blocks or bricks. I honestly can't tell from the paperwork, but it looks like it's potentially a multi-drop. But honestly, I can't quite tell. So it looks like one of these tips I ain't going to record, but don't even know if I'm going to be able to get the load on today. If you're on paperwork, it says no deliveries. Deliveries between 9:15 and 11:15, or between 06:30 and 0800, and then no deliveries between 12 and 1, and deliveries from 1:15 to 3:15. So I'm guessing, and then 3:30 that 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So I'm guessing a school potentially, but I honestly haven't got a clue. I've got no address, which also doesn't help. So yeah, it is a little bit of a guessing game. In that regard. Well, saying that, I might be able to get drop 2 off first, because it's in the same area as that 24/7 operation. So I've got that option as well.
Use the left lane to stay on the current road. Then
I'm
stay
not braking. But yeah, I'm hoping the officer message and find out what the actual crack is with this job. To me, looking at the paperwork, it looks like it's a new housing estate that's being built, and we're taking materials up there, and I need to try and get over. I'm in the wrong lane. Oh no, this is going badly. Fire truck. There's only 5 lanes to make the turn. Because I've got a 50, yes, I've got a 53-foot trailer, but I've got a high load on, and 2, this bridge isn't very high above my head. And I'm only just clearing it, but with maybe, I don't know, looking at it from when I was coming in, maybe 2 or 3 inches, maybe a little bit more. If it was closer, I would have dropped the suspension on the back of the truck, of the trailer, but also of the unit. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So by the time we get there, we're going to be hitting all the traffic. And what's not going to make this easier is, if it's the type of site I think it is, we're going to have to reverse in. Because I remember delivering to Oldie in Tyler before, and I remember that was a nightmare and a half, and I had to reverse in off the main road. So I'm kind of guessing that this is going to be the same situ. But I could be wrong. You know what, I'm only overtaking this truck to the traffic behind me. Yes, I've delivered there before. Not there. There. I really hope it's a site where I can park. Don't need to reverse in off the road, but I don't know. Hoping this is just a housing estate connection I've got afterwards. Right, okay. Ah, okay. Picking up from Sawmill. So I'm guessing that it's probably going to be some sort of timber for construction of a building, maybe several buildings. I honestly don't have a clue. But I know for sure I may be playing Lost for a little bit, because the sat-nav's telling me one thing, but on the paperwork I've got different details. But at least, to be fair, I might have actually delivered around here before, because it is starting to look semi-familiar. Yeah, because I've collected from Seaver there before. Yeah, this is looking familiar, because I've delivered to that hotel before. as well when I had the oldie job around here somewhere. Oh, brake. Yeah, because there's an oldie, because I remember having to reverse in to there. And, yeah, it was an absolute chaos. Right, I did see a sign saying turn of construction traffic. Now that's reassuring. But my paperwork still gives me no clues as to what I'm picking up afterwards. Let alone even where it's going to. I'm guessing it's going to be a bit of a run to our next collection. Oil mileage wise 362. I reckon today's going to be about 1200 miles again. We'll see. I need to post more on Facebook and Insta, or at least a bit more frequently anyway than what I have been, which is kind of difficult when I have to start to collect from our media. Come on, truck. You going? Come on. I think, to be fair, might be a hold up. We might all be queuing to go in. Just that. Okay. Oh, I can't really see from here. Oh, now we're moving.
Continue straight.
Then we do lapchan and rice for lunch. Because A, I really fancy lapchan, but 2, I really fancy lapchan. Bear in mind it is 25 to 1, so according to my laptop it's 4:02. Might have to change that a bit there.
Continue straight.
Alright, Enterprise. We down where? Oh, that's and then fuel, some, I think we're down there somewhere. I really hope I'm correct. I'm thinking that.
Keep left to continue on the current
Right,
road.
and
Then turn left.
yeah. I see where I'm going. I'm going down there.
Turn left.
Oh yeah, this is looking somewhat familiar. Although I don't. This might be a new site, to be fair. Could be horribly, horribly wrong. Right, loop 323. Aha, right, I know where I am now. Tractor supplies there. Right, I know where I am now. This looks vaguely familiar now. Right, please. Oh yeah, another thing to add on to your question, Chloe, is generally when I fuel this thing up, it normally takes about 20 minutes to fuel if I'm doing it from empty. It takes a heck of a long time to fuel. Yep. I think the longest I remember it ever taken is about
Keep right to
35 minutes.
Then turn right.
Traffic lanes clear, because I need both lanes to make the turn. I will answer questions for a little bit if you guys want me to. Ah, right, okay, so it's not a construction site at all, it's a quarry. Right, I was not expecting that. Okay. Okay. Right, okay. I'm trying to figure out where we normally go, because I don't normally haul what I've got in the back. Okay. Where do I enter? That's gonna be one to figure out. Right, I'm going to go with straight down. But I have a feeling we might be going up there.
You have reached your destination.
Yeah, this is a interesting one, to say the least. Right, where on earth do we load up? We have to unload. I have no idea. Down there somewhere maybe? Ah, right, okay, it's there. Right, okay. This is going to be a fun one to reverse into. Okay, let's if that trailer wasn't there, that would have been a massive help, but hey ho. I can work around it. Should have really said the tandem to the back. Bought those giant silo-y looking things before. They are very interesting to load, shall I say. They're not the easiest of things to load at all, especially when you don't have experience with hauling them, let alone loading them. Too far over. Right, let's go more forwards. Trying in a little bit closer to the building this time round. Kick over, kick over. go. It's not the straightest of parking in the world, but hey, right. I like keep missing the containers a little bit, but not drastically. Because especially when we were doing them up in Seattle, it was literally pick up container, take to the taxomer, run back from the taxomer for another box, back down, up, back and forth constantly. Or we would do Port of Seattle to Union Pacific, because often what would happen is the containers would come in from boat, then we would pick them up empty or loaded if they have a back load on, take them to be unloaded, take them to Union Pacific, get loaded onto a train to be taken across the states to wherever it needed to go to. Generally speaking, that's often what happened, but what happens on paper doesn't always happen in practice. Yeah. But yeah, it's what it is. I think the most I ever got was I got 22, I think it was, something like that in one day. No, it wasn't. 16 in one day. I think the least amount was about 2 in a shift. Although saying that, there was a fair amount of distance to cover. Anyway, I'm going to do the stream here, go and get some lunch, and I will see you all in the next trucking vlog. There should be a vlog out tomorrow at 6, and then normal regular uploads on Saturday as well. I'm going to try and record some construction sim, so then I've got plenty of content. So then, well, Wednesday maybe I might do construction sim, and the Saturday I'll do a trucking vlog. But I'll see what works. So I'll test out a few different things and see what gets the most traction. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.